Still Game, 2002 to 2019, is a beloved Scottish sitcom that brought laughter, heart, and unforgettable characters from the fictional neighbourhood of Craiglang. But have you ever wondered what happened to the actors behind those iconic roles? From Jack and Victor to memorable guest stars, some have gone on to flourish in their careers, while others have sadly passed on, leaving behind a legacy of laughs. Join us as we take a nostalgic journey through then and now, rediscover the cast of Still Game, and see where life has taken them after the final curtain. Sanjie Kohley, born on November 30th, 1971, in London, England. He portrayed Navid Harrid in Still Game, 2002 to 2019, when he was 31 years old. Navid is the witty and sardonic owner of the local corner shop, often providing humorous commentary on the happenings of Craiglang. His character adds a multicultural dimension to the show's portrayal of Scottish life. Outside of Still Game, Kohley has had a prolific career in radio and television, including roles in Fags, Mags and Bags, River City, and hosting Sanjie Kohley's Big Talk. As of 2025, at 53 years old, Kohley continues to engage audiences as an actor, writer and presenter.
That'd be great, eh? Like a cowboy, a sheriff, coming down to round up all the wee pricks. I heard that.
Aye. So, have you any...
Although I suppose it's only comedy for laughing, isn't it? Anyway, I've got some lockdown maths problems for you.
Ford Kiernan, born on January 10th, 1962, in Dennistown, Glasgow, Scotland. He portrayed Jack Jarvis in Still Game, 2002 to 2019, when he was 40 years old. Jack is a witty and spirited Glaswegian pensioner, known for his sharp tongue and enduring friendship with Victor McDade. His character embodies the resilience and humour of Scotland's working-class retirees. Beyond Still Game, Kiernan co-created and starred in Chewin the Fat and appeared in various television and film roles, including Dear Green Place and The Field of Blood. As of 2025, at 63 years old, Kiernan continues to contribute to Scottish entertainment as an actor, writer and producer.
And that's the way I like it, see? Nice and spacey.
Come on, that spare room would do me lovely.
What are you talking about, man? I use that for...
The stadium in Glasgow, and we wondered could we fill it for a couple of days, and we booked a couple of days and ended up doing 21 days. But because we were...
Greg Hemphill, born on December 14th, 1969, in Springburn, Glasgow, Scotland. He portrayed Victor McDade in Still Game, 2002 to 2019, when he was 33 years old. Victor is a thoughtful and somewhat grumpy retiree, often serving as the voice of reason in his close-knit community. His deep bond with Jack Jarvis highlights themes of friendship and ageing. Hempill co-created Still Game and Chewin the Fat with Ford Kiernan. In addition to acting, he has directed and written for various projects and served as rector of the University of Glasgow from 2001 to 2004. As of 2025, at 55 years old, Hempill remains active in the arts, recently appearing in the BBC comedy Dinosaur and making a cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Craiglang, developing for the future.
Aye, aye. Craiglang, modernity beckons.
Craiglang, tomorrow's already here.
Craiglang.
Two things you got growing up in Canada. One was news about the Scotland team, the national squad, and the other one was annuals that your granny would send you. One year the Bruins, the next year Willie. That was it.
Craig Ferguson, born on May 17th, 1962, in Springburn, Glasgow, Scotland. He portrayed Callum Coburn in Still Game, 2018, when he was 56 years old. Callum is a former Hollywood stuntman who returns to Craiglang after nearly 5 decades, seeking to reconnect with his past and rekindle a romance with Isa. Despite his adventurous career, Callum's return reveals the challenges of ageing and unfulfilled expectations. Ferguson is widely recognised for hosting The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, 2005 to 2014, and has appeared in numerous television and film roles, including voicing characters in animated features. As of 2025, at 62 years old, Ferguson continues to engage audiences through stand-up comedy and acting.
$100 bill, puts it in my hand and says, "A bet's a bet."
Oh, Callum Coburn.
Stars in the show Chuck, which is on Monday nights on NBC.
Clive Russell, born on December 7th, 1945 in Reeth, North Riding of Yorkshire, England, and raised in Fife, Scotland. He portrayed Innes in Still Game, 2004, when he was 59 years old. Innes is a rugged and enigmatic character, adding depth and intrigue to the Craiglang community. Russell's towering presence and commanding performances have made him a staple in British television and film. He is renowned for roles such as Brynden Blackfish Tully in Game of Thrones, Chief Inspector Frederick Aberline in Ripper Street, and Lord Lovat in Outlander. As of 2025, at 79 years old, Russell continues to captivate audiences with his versatile acting career.
No bother, Victor. Well, it was good of you to come down, but... Aye, I tell you what, I'll get settled in at Jack's and take a look round tomorrow. Sharp.
The set, but I didn't see the completed set. And in the story, I'm outside in the van the whole time, being extremely responsible and looking after my friend.
Billy Boyd, born on August 28, 1968 in Glasgow, Scotland. He portrayed the bearded man in Still Game, 2002, when he was 34 years old. Although a minor role, his appearance added a touch of humour to the series. Boyd gained international fame for his portrayal of Peregrine Pippin, took in the Lord of the Rings film trilogy, 2001 to 2003. Beyond acting, he is also a talented musician, serving as the frontman of the band Beecake. As of 2025, at 56 years old, Boyd continues to engage in both acting and music, delighting fans worldwide.
We should have no truck with bitterness. The past is set in stone. The future is unwritten.
Now that I am 5'7" tall. No. Dom says he's 5'7", but he's taller than me, so I reckon he's...
Colin McCriedi, born in 1972 in Perth, Scotland. He portrayed Jerry the Butcher in Still Game, 2018, when he was 46 years old. Jerry is the local butcher in Craiglang, known for his involvement in the community's humorous escapades. McCready is best known for his long-standing role as DC Stuart Fraser in the Scottish television series Taggart. His career spans various television, film and stage productions, showcasing his versatility as an actor. As of 2025, at 52 years old, McCready continues to contribute to the Scottish entertainment industry.
Esq and Victor McDade, and it's like basically just get us away from like home and just time for ourselves.
Yeah, like go skiing. He grew up in Rosyth, and during the war, his mother was from Pitlochry, so his granny lived in Pitlochry, so he got evacuated to Pitlochry.
Sylvester McCoy, born on August 20th, 1943, in Dunoon, Scotland. He portrayed Archie Taylor in Still Game, 2004, when he was 61 years old. Archie is a reclusive man who hasn't left his house since the mid-1960s, finding comfort in isolation until circumstances force him to re-engage with the outside world. McCoy is internationally renowned for his role as the Seventh Doctor in Doctor Who, 1987 to 1989, and as Radagast in the Hobbit film series. His extensive career includes theatre, television and film, highlighting his dynamic range as a performer. As of 2025, at 81 years old, McCoy remains active in the arts, participating in various projects and conventions.
What was it?
Hamburger at McDonald's.
McDonald's? Is that Butcher's?
Butchers. No, it's a fast food shop. They've got them.
It's great fun. We just go, you know. But I remember you could get into the cinema if you collected jam jars.
Brian Pifer, born on January 1st, 1953, in Lower Saxony, Germany. He portrayed Bert in Still Game, 2003, when he was 50 years old. Bert is a quirky and endearing character, known for his soft-spoken charm and subtle humour that perfectly complements the colourful residents of Craiglang. Though a minor role, Bert left a memorable impression thanks to Pifer's understated and authentic performance. Beyond Still Game, Pifer built a respected career with appearances in If... 1968, The House of Mirth and The Legend of Barney Thompson. In 2025, he is 72 years old and lives a quiet life, occasionally returning to the screen for select British television and film projects.
Aye, come on. Sorry, Bert, I didn't recognise you.
And then I had an interview with Morag and Colleen Crawford and innumerable others.
Monroe Chambers, born on July 29, 1990, in Ajax, Ontario, Canada. He portrayed Jack J&R in Still Game, 2004, when he was 14 years old. Jack J&R is the youthful namesake of Jack Jarvis, bringing a fresh dynamic to the show's narrative. Chambers began acting at a young age and is best known for his roles as Wilder on The Latest Buzz, 2007 to 2010, and Elijah Eli Goldsworthy on Degrassi, The Next Generation, 2010 to 2015. As of 2025, at 34 years old, Chambers continues to pursue his acting career, showcasing his talent across various genres.
Can't believe you're here, Dad. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too, darling.
Right, first things first. You'll be wanting to sleep.
Oh, no. I'm high.
It happens and it triggers it.
Okay.
So it's something stressful in your life and it triggers that OCD where you collect things that, it's not about collecting, it's about what these things represent. So maybe a pencil.
David Haymon, born on February 9th, 1948 in Bridgerton, Glasgow, Scotland. He portrayed Vince in Still Game, 2003, when he was 55 years old. Vince is a tough and gritty character who reflects the rough edges of Glaswegian life. Though his appearance was brief, his role added to the authenticity and colourful diversity of the Craiglang community. After Still Game, Haymon continued to appear in both film and television, known for roles in Trial and Retribution, Silent Scream, and Sid and Nancy. He is also a dedicated humanitarian and the founder of the charity Spirit Aid. In 2025, at 77 years old, Haymon remains active in acting and humanitarian efforts.
Spillage. Oh, no. Pint of lager.
All they do is grind colour paint on slabs all day long. The most boring, mind-numbing job ever known to man. So how do they cope with that? They cope with that through stories.
Robbie Coltrane, born on March 30th, 1950, in Rutherglen, Scotland. He portrayed Davy the bus driver in Still Game, 2005, when he was 55 years old. Davy is a bold, no-nonsense character whose brief appearance brought humour and authenticity to the everyday world of Craiglang. Coltrane was world-renowned for his role as Rubeus Hagrid in the Harry Potter series and as Dr. Eddie Fitzgerald in Cracker. Tragically, Robbie Coltrane passed away on October 14, 2022, at the age of 72, due to multiple organ failure complicated by diabetes. Prior to his death, he remained a beloved figure in British entertainment, celebrated for his charisma, wit, and powerful screen presence.
Lovely woman, that Isa. Here, it's 10 years of my life, and my children had grown up during it, of course.
Celia Immery, born on July 15, 1952, in Guildford, Surrey, England. She portrayed Mrs. Begg in Still Game, 2003, When she was 51 years old, Mrs. Begg is a sharp-tongued and strong-willed character who brings a lively energy to Craiglang with her no-nonsense demeanour and biting wit. Though only appearing in one episode, Immery's performance stood out thanks to her impeccable comedic timing. Celia Immery is a highly respected British actress, known for her roles in the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, Calendar Girls, and Bridget Jones's Diary. In 2025, she is 72 years old and remains active in film and television, continuing to charm audiences with her dynamic screen presence.
I think I don't hear this all the time. Some randy old pensioner trying it on. Read my lips. Never in a million years. Get a grip of yourself.
Nightmare, I should imagine, trying to get us all back, except that it's a measure of how much we all loved it. And it was, you know, just fabulous. And
Giani Kapaldi, born on August 15th, 1975, in Motherwell, Scotland. He portrayed the phone shop assistant in Still Game, 2019, when he was 44 years old. Though his role was brief, the phone shop assistant brought humour and a slice of modern life into Craiglang's traditionally old-school setting. Kapaldi has built a successful career in both British and American film, particularly in the action and crime genres, with roles in Blood of Redemption, Ambushed, and Robert the Bruce. In 2025, he is 49 years old and continues to work internationally, maintaining a steady presence in independent cinema.
Look, I got a call. They're saying he's back.
Part of this, you enjoy good bits, but you kind of try and incorporate it into it. So that was, that was basically the gist where it all kind of came from, and then working with some.
Kevin Weightley, born on February 6th, 1951, in Hexham, Northumberland, England. He portrayed Cameron Hasty in Still Game, 2016, when he was 65 years old. Cameron Hasty is a distinguished and somewhat melancholic character whose presence brings depth and reflection to the series' later episodes. Best known for his iconic roles as Lewis in Inspector Morse and its spin-off Lewis. Weightley is recognised for his calm demeanour and deeply human portrayals. In 2025, he is 74 years old and enjoys retirement from full-time acting, occasionally appearing in special productions or interviews, reflecting on his long and esteemed career.
It's nuts. I mean, how was I supposed to know she was the girl out the toothpaste advert? So, and you know,
it's just handing it over.
You start to feel the same ideas coming round again in the scripts and things like that. The scripts are good, but
David Elliot, born on July 27th, 1981, in Edinburgh, Scotland. He portrayed Andrew Gillespie in Still Game, 2016, when he was 35 years old. Andrew Gillespie is a supporting character who adds a fresh, younger energy to the show's later seasons, offering a contrast to the older residents of Craiglang. Elliot brought emotional range and authenticity to the role. He is best known for his BAFTA-winning performance in Kajaki, The True Story, and his appearances in Scottish television dramas. In 2025, he is 43 years old and continues to act in both film and television, known for his versatility and strong screen presence.
Well, we have others to see. Good news, Andrew. Mr. Gillespie.
We couldn't have asked for better timing. Just yesterday I was down at Tower of London and seeing the poppies and just the support that's there for our troops. I was like, what a...
Kate Dickie, born on April 24th, 1971, in East Kilbride, Scotland. She portrayed the pregnant girl in Still Game, 2004, when she was 33 years old. Though a small role, the pregnant girl character captured a tender and humorous moment in Craiglang, reflecting the show's knack for blending comedy with slices of real life. Kate Dickie is widely known for her intense and nuanced performances in films like Red Road, The Witch, and as Lysa Arryn in Game of Thrones. In 2025, she is 54 years old and continues to earn acclaim in both indie and mainstream productions, recognised for her powerful screen presence and fearless acting style.
That's plenty.
Susie, hey Katie, do you dear? What do you think? I love singing.
We went there to film. So Perthshire's one of my favourite shires in Scotland. I think it's beautiful there. And yeah, we filmed in the hill.
Rab Affleck, born on January 30th, 1953, in Irvine, Ayrshire, Scotland. He portrayed Mick in Still Game during its 2005 and 2006 episodes when he was 52 years old. Mick is characterised by his tough demeanour and no-nonsense attitude, often involved in humorous altercations that highlight the show's comedic elements. Before his acting career, Affleck was a semi-professional boxer, even contending for the British heavyweight title. His transition into acting began with a role in Crossing the Line, 1990, where his boxing experience brought authenticity to his performance. As of 2025, at 72 years old, he remains a respected figure in the Scottish acting community.
Else, unless you've got a problem with that, you prick.
No problem, mate. I don't want any trouble. He's a Bex.
Bex it is.
Jake Darcy, born on July 20th, 1945, in Chichester, West Sussex, England. He portrayed Pete, the Jakey McCormack in Still Game, 2002 to 2007, when he was 57 years old. Pete is a lovable rogue, often seen wandering the streets of Craiglang with a bottle in hand, sharing tall tales and adding humour to the community's dynamics. Darcy's career spanned several decades, with memorable roles in Gregory's Girl, 1981, as coach Phil Menzies, and appearances in Tutti Frutti, Rab C. Nesbitt, and Taggart. He passed away on May 30th, 2015 in Glasgow, Scotland at the age of 69 due to natural causes. Darcy was celebrated for his ability to bring depth and charm to his characters, leaving a lasting impact on Scottish television and film.
They only give you two halves, right? So I swipes the bowl, necks it, and split the guy's seed by the empty.
Hey, repeat how?
Gary Lewis, born in 1958 in Glasgow, Scotland. He portrayed Rab in Still Game, 2019, when he was 61 years old. Rab is a rough-around-the-edges character whose brief appearance adds to the gritty realism and humour of the Craiglang universe. Gary Lewis is an acclaimed actor, widely recognised for his powerful performances in Billy Elliot, Gangs of New York, and Outlander. Known for portraying complex and emotionally resonant characters, Lewis continues to be a respected figure in both Scottish and international cinema. In 2025, he is 67 years old and remains active in the film industry.
Seem to bother them none. And then maybe they don't share your religious scruples.
Maybe they're just a couple of fiddling bends.
Jim Norton, born on January 4th, 1938, in Dublin, Ireland. He portrayed the singer in Choir in Still Game, 2007, when he was 69 years old. The singer in Choir added a heartfelt and humorous touch to the episode, showcasing the community spirit and occasional silliness that define Craiglang. Norton is best known for his role as Bishop Brennan in Father Ted, and has had a prolific career on stage and screen, including appearances in Harry Potter and The Chamber of Secrets, and Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. In 2025, he is 87 years old and enjoys retirement from acting, celebrated for his decades-long contribution to comedy and drama alike.
Questa arroganza, this disgraziato. Him and Oswald, two of a kind. At least in Dallas, the kids weren't there, it was just Jackie.
Joe, your doctor called, you died an hour.
Who is your favourite character from Still Game? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.